Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak 2. Last episode, we took on the 7th floor of the Märchengarten and busted through its stages to face the Behemothine at its end, upgrading our skills with the treasures we earned as we now resume the Act 3 sweep into the story-marked areas of Edith. So, Märchengarten complete. We now beat the streets with our story bits.
Off we
added
go.
onto them. So let's begin the main part of our sweep. There's not even that many people here, because this is where all the goodies are. And we come to our red marker last of all. We can't go with the blue score, of course. Oh, I guess now that we're here, we should probably check the...
Seems like a good fishing spot.
You've got the right idea there,
This is an
Katra.
adequate spot for fishing.
Rainbow trout, big catch. Pearl glass, big catch. Gold salmon, big catch. Okay. Which one of these do I have? Neither pearl glass or gold salmon big catches,
Let's
so...
see how I do.
Nor do I have the rainbow trout as well, but that's going to be annoying, I feel. Here comes the fishing.
I got it!
I feel like I should have gone to the Center Marché first.
Not bad at all.
Not bad as a B, okay. Because then I could have bought more fishing equipment. Hey, did I wait? I fed the rod through the rail, look, if you look.
I got it!
And now I've just pulled it through, what? Of course, I know games, but you know.
Not bad at all.
Never B. Am I not going to be getting the good luck this time?
I got it!
Yeah, fishing upgrades there
Not
too.
bad at all.
Oh, come on. Katra. They're big catches and they're right there for you.
I got it! Look at the size of this thing.
We got the pearl glass. Rank A. And mine 2 times 3 in one pearl glass. I guess I'll try to go gold salmon with dumpling then, maybe? The pearl glass is not going to be our bogey fish ever again, maybe.
I got it! Whoa! I can't believe I got such a big one.
Right, both of them are caught. I hit 2. So that brings our list looking rainbow trout, forest gill, blue marling, moonwhite.
Let's see how I do.
A rainbow trout, big catch. That's what I'm after. Yeah, yes.
I got it!
So we're only 3 A-rank fish away. If we get a rainbow trout.
Look at the size of this
Instead, I
thing.
pulled out the pearl glass. Ah, yes, the pearl glass will hunt me in the other way. I mean, these are all mine 2s to trade, aren't they? Kitty.
I got it!
She just desperately wants to get into camera shot.
Whoa! I can't believe I got such a big one.
I got the A. Nice. Not a great reward, you gotta say, but I'll take it.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
That was
Really nice.
That was pretty fast. It's been a while, Natalie. Heard you're doing pretty well as a Chancellor. Was there something you wanted to talk about? You know, I saw you performing your little idol act with Lulua a few days ago. Ooh, little idol act. And can I just say, what a mess. First of all, you need to do something about your audience turnout. I mean, did you even advertise that it was a free concert? Plus, whatever happened to hiring a cameraman? Everybody knows uploading pictures to the oval net is the fastest way to gain popularity. You know, I kind of thought you were just here to lecture me, but you sound more worried than anything. Of course I'm worried. I may have left the idle world, but that doesn't mean I no longer have pride in that work. That's why I had a few arrangements made. Meet your new manager, with you. Well, not that you had one in the first place. Meet your new manager with you? Yes. What? Wait a sec, Natalie, does that mean you... I promise I didn't quit being a chansoneer, so calm down. I just have to show results with both jobs now. So make sure you work extra hard for me, Sailor. Natalie, thank you, I'll do my best. You know, up until last year, I was actually in an idol unit with Sailor. We couldn't figure out how to sell those, so we ended up disbanding. But we can't just ignore potential. They made me see that. I just need to be what I never had, support from the rear. Oh, I have to admit, I wasn't expecting that. This might actually be a good chance for us. We won't have to work part-time jobs anymore. I should start planning our next performances.
Indeed.
Thank you for chiming in there, Rosette. Is there any new food stuff?
Come on in and eat.
I'm telling you, we should have prioritized a more comfy, brothy type of taco. It would have really brought out that seasonal feeling. Oh, brothy, yeah. You know, Odin's pretty standard fare for Easter and Winters. Maybe we could do something like that. We can't put broth in our tacos, Primo. It wouldn't be a taco anymore. Well, instead of making it warm and cozy, why don't we make it spicy? If we really turn up the heat, we could add it to our menu full time. Since it's almost summer too, we could even put in some seasonal vegetables. She's so passionate about it all. Maybe a little too passionate. If we're really trying to go for luxury food here, then spices might just be the way to go. But fusion food's all the rage nowadays. Oh, I know. Why don't we just mix the two? I just wish it was something a little less strange. We shouldn't be willing to compromise on taste for this. Well, no matter how strange the combination, I will make it into a good taco. You can count on it.
My stuff can't be beat.
Extra large sirloin taco. And the ultra spicy Mapo taco.
I'll be waiting for you.
I actually appreciate him selling me two different things. Because that will add quite a lot of points.
I'm stuffed.
I couldn't eat another bite.
Good to see you again, Van. Hey, you know, after Shannon uploaded that rare fish she caught to our social media, our follower count practically skyrocketed. We got loads of comments on the pictures too. I mean, we're even mutuals with someone in the Empire's Imperial Fishing Club now. It's almost like we're famous. The Imperial Fishing Club, huh? Yeah, they're so popular even people in the mainstream know their name. Anyway, I guess we're just going to keep uploading pictures of all our latest catches from now on. We usually type up little fishing diaries to go along with them. People seem pretty interested in that part. Maybe our next post should talk about Shannon almost losing her lunch yesterday. Hey, come on, don't share that. Oh, before I forget, here's some more supplies for you as usual. Ooh, fishing bait. I know you guys tend to be pretty busy, but maybe you'll get a chance for an angling break sometime soon. We just got 3 A-rank fish. Thanks, we'll put it to good use. I have an eggy bread. Nemeth Island was pretty crazy, huh? It wasn't all that bad, though. I mean, we made so many nice memories, and I caught loads of rare fish. I bet our followers are going to go wild when I post these photos. Some stuff about what happened on Nemeth Island was in the news recently, but we decided it's best that we don't talk about it on social media. I'm still kind of reeling from the fact that the Nemeth Island stuff.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Took like 2 hours 30 for us to get through. I wasn't expecting that. It's happened. It's finally happened. I didn't think Lodi would have that much endurance. I guess boys really are stronger, and I thought I was finally in good shape too. I can't lose now. I don't want to be left behind. They're running together. Running feels pretty good, actually. Yeah, once you get past for that first couple of kilometers. I only started because Salma seems so happy doing it, and honestly, I'm having a lot of fun. Well, maybe it's just because I'm running with a friend.
Oh, it's actually warm out.
Yeah, it's actually warm out. That's what it's been in the UK for quite a while.
Perfect weather for fishing.
Just in a high-pressure system, so it's just sunny every day.
Ooh, this looks like a good
Actually,
fishing
like
spot.
20 degrees. Hey, it's Fairy. You're back. It's nice to see you again, Lolo. Earl. Are you two doing okay? Yeah, of course. We were just heading out to play. Should we climb a tree or swim in the water? Oh, fishing might be fun too. I see you two are as energetic as ever. Just make sure you're staying safe, alright? I usually just like climbing trees, but playing grown-up sounds fun too. Alright, I'll be a celery man. What? Fairy's always got work to do. Don't you think it's like she's a grown-up already? How cool. Oh, I've got it. Why don't we play grown-ups today? Oh, a salary man. Wait, where did Rooney go?
Well...
Oh, I'm literally a celery vendor. This is my only product, the only thing I sell. That's a wonderful plan, Rooney. Well, it's really no big deal. I just want to make a place for us kids, after all. But we can study, read picture books, or even play games. If you'd like any help setting up, please let me know, and feel free to make use of the classroom as well. You'd know, come to think of it, I've heard the chapel in Old Town has been doing something similar. I'll go and ask them if they have any ideas. Great, thank you so much. Huh? Is that? Oh, Fairy, it's been so long. Did you only just get back? No, sorry, things have been a little hectic lately. Oh, no worries. It's a pleasure to simply see your smiling face again. Yeah, and you've got to tell us all about your village when you get the chance. I've been talking to Mother Kyra about how to get some of the kids more interested in their schoolwork. Actually, I had the idea to set up a little tutoring workshop that all kids could participate in. She gave me the go-ahead for it too. Now I just needed to work out all the details. Forcing more school on everyone. Rooney's mentioned that he'd like to have a discussion with the other kids soon. I don't think I've ever seen a child so kind and ambitious. Well, I'll try to help in whatever way I can.
Praise be to Arusha.
For something like that to happen again, seems things have only gotten worse lately. Oh, my apologies. I suppose I was a bit lost in thought for a moment. Please, it's nothing to worry yourself over. Sounds like something's troubling him. Don't think he's all that eager to talk about it, though. Let's just keep it in mind for later. Okay. We know there's a second round of sweep now. That's literally confirmed it. It's probably going to be a quest or something. We're going to have to go through all that place again. That is Edith for you. I've hoped for many years that we could achieve peace through mutual understanding of one another's cultures. And I'm fully aware this is not a feat that can be achieved overnight. However, we mustn't allow that to stop us. If we only take it one day at a time, one person at a time...
Well...
That's pretty much full-on confirmation. No matter what, isn't it? But, you know, we're in Edith. It's Act 3. The game's getting later. You'd simply expect that to be the case, wouldn't you? Right, is everyone talked to here in Riverside? Except for our mangaka. Or our comic book artist, as it were. And Bermotti. Marielle, didn't know you were here. Oh, hey guys. We were just in the middle of a little note-sharing session. Did you come to check in on that Nadia situation you called me about? Among other things, yeah. Right now, we're just looking for a place to start. Bermotti called me up on that. I can't believe she would just run off on you. So, got any updates for us? I've been prodding and probing, but nothing's caught my eye just yet. Nadia always spoke highly of your skills as an informant. So I was thinking she might have stopped by to see you. I was the one who introduced those two to Bermotti in the first place. He's also the first person I asked to look into Swin. If Bermotti had heard anything, he would have tipped me off by now. Nadia probably saw no point in coming here knowing that. If only I'd picked up on that boy's trail, maybe then we would have avoided this. There was no helping it, even the guild's information network came up empty-handed. I haven't had much luck with the Garden Master and Oathbreaker either. Ever since that mess on Nemeth Island, it's as if they've dropped off the face of the continent. Even the dark red beast that terrorized the capital is cycling out of the gossip mill. That's been bothering me too. It's the whole reason I came here. Thistledam, Longport, Nemeth Island. We've had nothing but incidents back to back to back, yet almost none of it is being broadcasted. You mean to say it isn't a matter of the press being restricted? Obviously there are parts of those events we can't report on, that much is par for the course. But the media's response seems to be more along the lines of them not being newsworthy enough. It's like the whole nation is in peace mode. The complete opposite of how tense it was when Almata was lurking in the shadows. Dantes and the rest of the crew made it a point to spread fear however they could. This Garden Master, on the other hand, is worlds apart from them, both in motives and in methods. That actually makes him creepier somehow. It's just overt versus covert. I just hope this doesn't turn into one of those too little too late type deals. He almost certainly has a plot in the works, and yet we can't find so much as a single lead. Well, I'll keep poking around. If anything turns up, you'll be the first to know. I'll see what I can get out of my publisher contacts too. Much appreciated. I wonder what Dingo would do. He'd probably be a few steps ahead of everyone else, not to mention how much more he'd be working with Van. Marielle. Well, you're certainly not wrong. He'd likely show up to my bar with that broody look on his face, spouting info that even my network couldn't find. No matter how composed he may have seemed, Dingo was still just as human as you and I. He was only really good at hiding all the effort he put in. But I know you've been putting in the hours too. Motti. Believe in yourself, Marielle. Keep pushing forward. Maybe your methods are a little different. I'm sure you're doing right by him all the same. Thank you, Motti. You know, you're right. The truth can't hide from me forever. Well, she's certainly been more dependable recently, but she's got a long ways to go. I mean, I still remember when she was drinking herself into comas. After what happened on Nemeth Island, I've noticed someone's been starting to make moves behind the scenes. I'm trying to look into it. Well, try not to worry too much. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Order whatever you like.
A Crimson Heart, please. Lights a flame of passion in anyone who drinks it.
See you later.
Actually, there was another job I was taking care of at the same time. I don't think that'll be the last we see of it, though. Especially not after Nemeth Island. Well, I may not be able to do very much, but I can at least make sure nobody gets hurt. That you can. So, how's the story going? By the way, Miss Kokona, you're publishing under a male pen name, right? Are you trying to hide your identity? I mean, I guess it makes sense since you're drawing for a boys' magazine and all. Well, yeah, but it wasn't totally intentional. Actually, I plan on revealing the truth with a gag comic. I even took the whole reveal into consideration when coming up with my nickname. Then out of the window that went that idea. You know, we've actually received a lot of inquiries about whether or not we're doing any in-person events soon. Your comic has a pretty strong fan base, so as long as you're willing, I imagine we could set one up for you. It was going to be so funny too. Would it be my best work yet? Miss Kokona, did you not hear me just now? Yeah, that's fine. Guess I'll do my best. So you'll go. Oh man, this is going to be great. Sorry, what did I agree to? Why does it feel like we're talking about two different things? And he's taking it all so seriously too. Scary. I didn't actually think she'd say yes. This is the chance of a lifetime. I've got to make sure everything's perfect. Well, she's done it now. She is a little screwed. Anyway,
Where to next?
that is...
Why don't we see?
Guy was asking the right question. Where to next? I guess the smaller of the two is the Center Marché. I'd like to
Let's
go
do this.
via the fishing shop, first of all.
Hey there.
Things this lady gets into by not being up front, yeah.
Fresh produce straight from the farm.
Take a look at my wares.
But I'm even failing at that. I'm going the other way. Went over to R&M at Trion Mall the other day and took a look at their selection. You can buy fashionable clothes for so cheap over there. How's anyone supposed to compete with that? My own sales have been slipping lately. I've got to shake things up somehow.
Anything strike your fancy?
Deals aren't necessarily it, though.
Thanks.
Loyalty, extra mile. I mean, I think durability counts too, like what the other clothes vendor said. Well, now, any other place would likely consider these vegetables to be substandard. Growing them organically, however, has allowed their flavors to truly shine through. What do you say to supplying my stand with your family's produce? I'll even pay you above market price. Huh? It's just as I said, miss. Think you could start bringing them in tomorrow? Yes, of course. Thank you so much. No, I should be thanking you. I don't believe it. Romaine actually agreed to carry our produce. Thank goodness I went out on a limb. It must have taken no small amount of effort to raise vegetables like these organically. I haven't made a contract this satisfying in quite some time.
Oh, what can I do for you?
You sell concentrated veggie juice now.
Drop by again sometime.
We're still not going to be near, are we? Oh, no. Crimson Heart. It's quite close. Might make it a rank 20.
Yeah?
Yeah. Kane said that he wants to help me more in the kitchen, but our frying pan at home is a tad large, so I decided to get another one just for him. He really is a sweet kid, always thinking of his dear old dad. I never knew there were so many types of frying pans. They've got aluminium, copper, steel. Which one should I get? Aluminium. You never can know when an old card game will cycle back into popularity again. Oh, we haven't really played that since. That's simply the nature of trends, though, isn't it? I'm just happy to see the younger folk having fun. No one wants to play that. That's really weird. They put the card game in, then they've got no one playing it. Oh, hey, Agnes. Should have figured the stuff you had to take care of this afternoon would be your part-time job again. Yes, it's something I couldn't afford to skip out on. What about you, Odette? Just browsing records? Yep, I was thinking we needed some more choices for what kind of music to play on campus during the festival. My mind keeps circling back to if Swin and Nadia are alright, though. I know they said it's only temporary, but what the heck could have called them back to Remiferia all of a sudden? I don't know the details myself, sorry to say. Don't go stressing yourselves out. They'll be back before you know it. Those kids are the type to follow through on their word, all in all. You've got a point there. We'll just have to keep the faith and sit tight then. I've got my own responsibilities to focus on anyway. It's only a few weeks to go before the festival. That's the spirit. Odette, I'll do my part as well. We'll make this event one to remember. I wonder what happened to Albert. He was supposed to come help me out today. Well, whatever. Can't let that distract me from sifting through all these tunes. What are you selling, mister?
Oh, hello! Welcome!
Turtle for Van. It's a song. A record that includes a song that Van is fond of, called Amber Turtle.
You're welcome back anytime.
I hear Seven Hearts has been all the rage lately. No one wants to play it. We amused ourselves with multiplayer card games like that when I was a young man too. This takes me back to the days when Belinda and I would go a few rounds with each other on train trips.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Double checking your plans?
Katra was there.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
Alright, Van gift from Van indeed. Where's the fish shop? That's next on my list of places to be. It's the rest area we need to go. For the actual information gathering. Yeah, make sure to grab the stuff. Why not? It's there. I'll buy stuff first. Oh, Carl's been practicing his fishing like a madman over the Memorial Park. I couldn't be prouder to call him my grandson.
Anything you want?
Yes, I can buy dumplings. I can buy deluxe dumplings. Fishing bait I don't really need. All-purpose rod expands your rod's reeling angle. And flasher bow. Tinsel streamers for a hook that attract fish. Increases odds of hooking a big one. Oh. I kind of caught them all now.
Hope you get good use out of it.
Yay, we got the thing that increases my odds. Oh, and I only need 3 left.
Let's see how I do.
It's always typical, that. I guess you should be big game fishing later, not earlier.
I can't get enough of this heavenly scent.
Romi's passion for coffee genuinely astounds me at times. With enough perseverance, she's bound to surpass even me as a barista someday.
Welcome! Thank you for coming.
Dark roast coffee jelly and Wolfram curry will probably
Please
get me
stop
there.
by again.
Thanks for the grub.
Yep. HP plus 250 to all party members. So we've gained 500 HP from eating recently. So in other words, your goal is not to question each individual merit and pitfall of the president's policy measures. Rather, you wish to delve into what it is they're working toward, that is to say, their long-term prospects. That's correct. After all, policies are nothing more than measures through which an ideal nation is created. I believe it best to make the Republican Party's stance apparent. We're to make sure all the facts are laid out on the table. We can't just blindly agree with the current administration, after all. Forward-thinking nations must have polarity. I see, just as Rocksmith said you'd be. Thankfully, I've yet to lose sight of our party's ideals. But I can say the same of the others. Well, no matter. I look forward to hearing you speak at the upcoming debate rhyme. Naturally, the Republican Party should actively select policies appropriate for these modern times rather than clinging only to convention. By that same token, it must also consider what kind of society said policies can promise to our nation and its people. With that standpoint in mind, I believe it's high time we re-clarified our stance. It would seem Ryan has redirected the bitterness of his past hardships into bettering himself. He is most certainly one to look out for. Not many senators share in his background. Few still have the mettle to channel it into such a forward-thinking ideology. I have great expectations of him, if only for the vital experience and perspective he can provide. You call yourself an enthusiast? Don't make me laugh. All you ever do is dilute your coffee with bilge and tripe. Oh, so that's how you want to play it. Tell you what, then, I'll drink it black just this once. But in exchange, you have to try a cafe latte. Alright, at the very least, you'll have a chance to see how foolish you were. Ward, could you bring this young miss your finest cup of my usual? And your extra finest cafe latte for him as well? As you wish. You know, I'm not so confident you'll be able to appreciate the rich flavor of coffee taken black. I could say the same about you and lattes, pal. These guys are nutters, says Romy. I keep trying to study Mr. Ward's technique, but the coffee rabbit hole goes a lot deeper than I realized. Brewing it the way he does is challenging, but I'm not going to let that stop me. Another place complete. We zip around and keep on chatting. New stuff at the shop over here. They say eating meat makes you happier, and you know what? They're absolutely right. So step right up and grab yourself a nice juicy piece of heaven. It's not all about the sales for me, though. I just love seeing my customers smile. That's why I'm giving out extra large servings today.
What can I get for you?
Camel sausage. Satisfyingly crisp skin.
Thanks a bunch.
The description's not doing it for me. Crisp. I believe precious metals and gemstones to be an excellent investment, yes, but they're not the sort of thing an untrained eye should ever consider getting involved with. I've seen countless people crash and burn with nothing to blame for it but their own greed. Ultimately, it's best to keep hold of these baubles simply because you enjoy them.
Hey, welcome. They're as fresh can be. Woohoo!
Welcome. What can I get you today? All of our fishies are fresh, guaranteed. If you don't believe me, just ask that kitty cat over there. It's good advertisement, that. It's Tiger, is it? Peggy and I often leave Tiger the leftover bony bits from the fish I've cleaned, but for whatever reason, he doesn't seem all that enthused about them today. Can't exactly afford to just give him our valuable merchandise, but I'll see what doesn't sell come closing time and go from there. All the cats are weird. Stares cattily. Tiger's got that longing look in his eyes. Doesn't seem like he's all that hungry, though. Maybe he wants something to give to another cat. It's a love story, isn't it? Now 12's mulling things over. Tiger wants to give a gift to the cat he wishes to court.
There's so much to see.
Check out what I have on offer.
It's easy to get put off by the way durians smell, but my mum says they taste amazing. People just need to give them a try. You should buy one and see for yourself. And of course, everyone's heard of the fact that there are hotels in places where durians generally are eaten, that they literally are not allowed to eat durians in their room because they're that smelly and it sticks around. Today we have the king of all fruits, the durian. They may be out of season right now, but the quality is second to none. Don't be shy about trying one out. The more off-putting the smell, the greater the flavor. For the best experience, however, you'll want to let them ripen an extra 2 to 3 days. That's when the aroma and taste will be at their peak. You won't be able to get enough, no doubt.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
You're selling banana chips, though. Advertise durian, you sell banana
come back
chips.
Anytime.
The market's offerings are gradually starting to cycle out now that we're on the tail end of winter. I'm practically bursting with excitement for the spring vegetables Romaine and the other grocers will have in stock. Not to get too ahead of myself, but I've got a whole slew of new recipes in the works right now.
What can I get for you?
Avocado burger.
Thanks for shopping.
Let's see how I do.
Alright, there's not fish here again? What?
Let's see how I do.
How are there fish here sometimes and not other times?
Let's see how I do.
Here's Film Festival.
Here's the red orange you wanted, by the way. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy getting my hands on this thing. Nice, you always pull through, Malcolm. I owe you big time. Okay, you didn't actually have new dialogue, but you do have something in the shop, which is Soul Chef pastries and a raspberry cannelle.
Later.
Weird when fish decide if they're going to be a location. They all flopped out place, I guess. They jumped out. If it's an air of luxury you're after, might I suggest a bit of Erebonian brandy? Among them, Stein Rose is the real deal. A sip of that will have you feeling like a proper imperial noble. And that should be the entirety of the Center Marché swept, except for one section by the look of it. Sorry, Karina. The Central East has so many spices. What if I use these to come up with my own original curry? That would give me some girl boss points for sure, right? If that's the score you're trying to obtain, sure. And now we head up here to finish off our episode, finish off our session, I feel. Jack and Hell. What the? When did you two get to Edith? Hey, I was actually about to reach out to you. How's that for a coincidence? It's been a while, guys. Save for Aaron and them anyway. Jack, Hal, a pleasure to see you. Any particular reason you came to the capital? Nah, it's just that Longport's quieted down a lot lately. We figured if there was action to be had, it'd be here, so we made a trip of it. I wouldn't say much of note has happened since Nemeth Island, though. We are on the hunt for a couple of runaway kids, but you've never met them, so I won't bother you with the details. That's so. Well, we'll let you know if we hear anything suspicious. Back it up a bit, you said Longport's quieted down. What about Hayway? Nothing's official yet, but they pretty much got everything squared away. Just the way Sal wants it too. Figures. We got the whole story back on the island, but that doesn't make me any less pissed. It's a lot to take in. Sal defecting to start his own family. Up until now, I'd have laughed at the idea, but if anyone can pull it off, it's him. On a related note, old Gian and Fan Lu are here in town too. Are they now? What for? I guess they have a whole slew of things to sort out now that Sal's left the Lu family. Could also be that they're just here to talk business. Whatever the case, is not likely to have anything to do with our current objective. Yeah, we should focus on what we're dealing with at the moment. Best of luck. You're keeping an ear out for some garden master guy, right? Anything comes up, we'll pass it along. But in the meantime, I think I'll mosey into the capital's gambling scene and see if I can't make a few waves. Just don't get in over your head. Not looking to clean up after your messes. In fact, maybe I ought to come along and keep you from making any. Well, isn't that precious? Got your very own chaperone. Ah, stuff it. We've got a pretty decent handle on what went down at Nemeth Island. Can't say the same about where the Oathbreaker went, though. Doesn't seem like Ouroboros' other members are up to anything major either. But you can't be too careful after your getaway gone wrong, especially when it comes to those twins. You watch our backs and we'll watch yours, just like we did in Lamport. Been too long since my last romp in Edith. Would love to play it fast and loose, don't get me wrong. But we've got monkey business going on all over the Republic right now, Lamport included. Gonna have to make like the informant I am and gather some intel. I'll be sure to keep my ear to the ground for any gab on those kids that ran out on you too. Alright then, Center Marché. Swept. Riverside. Swept. All custom fishing gear parts obtained. Complete. Tyrrell bomb times 2. All the fishing rod stuff is complete. That is a point. We are reaching the end of lists. Ah. That's... How many movies are there? And even starting to get people maxed out. But then there's a farmable way to max them out, which is why we've got all that extra bit to do. Oh, it is free A. Ooh. Well, that's a thing. We are completing things, which is always interesting because it makes it sound like we're nearing more of the end of the game. But with everywhere swept in Edith since we came back for Act 3, all the quests complete, except for Trion Tower. That's a lot of segments after all. We move on to there next time. Sweep it. We got a second movie. I got better remember about that. Maybe I can watch it there instead. That would be great to do. As we search for Sweetanania wherever they may be. No real information thus far, so maybe in Trion Tower we'll get a hit. We'll have to find out next time on Trails Through Daybreak 2. Act 3 is well underway. See you next time for more of it. Until then, I say, bye-bye.